Hi everybody, this is Dean. Welcome back to my channel, Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Please comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all your contribution, okay? Without you, I'm not here, okay? I'm still doing it, so I'm still okay. Now, do you like my shirt here? I think this is my husband's. I got this from the thrift store. But I got it from his closet. All right, he was one time in military. Actually, he was a military officer, graduated from Citadel in South Carolina military college, and stayed in the I think in the reserve for several years and got out before the Gulf War. Okay, but I'm glad that he is a stay home, not a stay home, but he stayed in the country. But I appreciate all the military, the active ones, military, and the veterans all over the world, okay? Whichever country you are representing. Otherwise, today's topic is about Filipino family dynamics, which is a little bit controversial because people can be defensive or get offended by it, okay? But we have to kind of be how do you call this, be truthful about the whole entire thing, because there is some controversy about the whole entire process. Before you marry a girl in the Philippines, I would like to tell you about the family in the Philippines. I already have touched a lot of topics about this in my previous videos, but since probably you have not watched that, I would have to mention again, okay? Filipino family is the most important thing in our lives, okay? We are so closely knitted family, and we will die for our family, okay? If you marry in a Filipino family, you will become one, okay? You have to really contribute a little bit of something to make sure you are gonna be a part of their family. I know it's almost like an initiation to a group or initiation to a society. That's Filipino family for you. If you are single, if the woman is single, she basically gives the family almost like 95% of her total income just to keep them going, okay? And then when she marries you, that's another story. She probably would ask you every now and then some help, like for hospitalization of a family that is in the hospital that is very, very sick. Maybe send somebody to school, like maybe nieces and nephews, okay, for good education. Maybe for capital for a business, something like that. And a lot of things, okay? She would probably ask you for that, and sometimes in a demanding manner, okay? And it gives you, both of you, stress in your relationship. But I would suggest you guys, if you have not married a Filipino yet, you have to do a little bit of your assignment and read and watch movies and watch YouTube about the Filipino family dynamics, so that you will understand more why in the world your Filipina is acting the way she is acting, okay? So that you will understand more, and you can decide whether you're going to pursue to marry the lady or not, okay? If not, you probably need, okay, if you married already to her, you cannot just get out. And you love her to death because you have children with her also, okay? So what I would do, if I were you, you probably need to put a little bit of percentage, like $50 maybe every month, to put aside. Do not tell her about it, okay? Do not tell her about it, or you can probably tell her about it. And you can get, in case of emergency, you can get some amount from that, you know, to give it to her, so that you would not let her feel like you are another person, okay? Or you would not let her feel like you are abandoning her in case she needs your help. Okay? So maybe you can get maybe $100 from that stack that you have out of the $500 for the whole year. That's not a good, that's not a bad thing, you know. With regards to me personally, when my husband married me, I was fortunate to have a good job, okay? So I was able to have my own house already. I was paying my own. I was very independent. So when we got married, basically I have my own savings. And if I give something to my parents, and besides, before we got married, he understood that. I told him about sometimes I get a little bit of money monthly to give my parents for vitamins maybe, or a little bit of their medication allowance. And that's the way how I send my love to my family back home, that I do not ignore my family. I'm still a member of the family. So every 3 months I pack a little bit of something for them, like vitamins, some goodies here and there, like Dolcolox maybe, or Tums, anything that can help my mom and my dad thrive as an old person. So my husband knows about that. From time to time, maybe I would give a little bit of something to help my niece or nephews in school, okay? But I'm not outrageous about it, okay? I'm only giving them a little bit of something, okay? So he has no complaint. I have not heard any complaint from my husband since the very beginning of time. Okay. Maybe if you cannot do it, okay, because you're the only one who is the breadwinner of the family, you can ask her to get her an extra job maybe, and so that she can have a little bit of funds for her extra help for the family. So I think, you know, little bit of something that you can give to the family in the Philippines means a lot to them, okay? So that's all I can say actually, because I'm a Filipino and I understand very well how close your Filipina is to her family, okay? So I hope you understand that. But otherwise, your family in the Philippines, they will never leave you alone if you get sick. You're always gonna be there. I mean, they're always gonna be there for you if in case you get sick. They're always gonna be your family because you contributed a little bit of something. So I know it's hard for the Westerners to understand that mentality, but that's a part of being a Filipina, okay? That really is a part. And they probably send balikbayan boxes every now and then. And those are for her nephews and nieces, or maybe the neighbor next door. I do that a lot for the neighbor next door. They're not even my family. Just like my caretaker, okay? He is not my blood relative, but his presence, I feel like he's a family. So I'm sending some old clothes, old stuff for them, so that they will be happy when I go home. I already sent it to them. So that's how closely knitted the family is. Okay guys, anyway, I hope you understand that part. And I'm gonna have another video about some disadvantages about the family dynamics also of being closely knitted family. When you marry somebody, okay, what do you do when the whole family migrates to your house? When you marry somebody in the Philippines, what are you gonna do? And that's my next video. Okay guys, thank you. May you'll have a good day. Bye bye.